Nice, cleared them out. What were you shooting at? Okay, back up. Put a cliff between us. Not bad, not bad. Stay back away from the green guys. Oh, he got me. The predictive aiming is pretty good. But the trick to beating that is just to move. Don't keep running in the same direction, or you'll get splashed. With Nickelodeon Gack. Alright. We have another band coming down through here. Whoa, really big raiding party. Whoa, ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, I mean, links won't really work anyway. He was just standing there. I think he got stuck on the water. Yeah, get away, get away, get away. Yeah. Just stay on the other side of the cliff. Take out the worms. Take out the bases. I guess we'll just move up and get that other bigger group up top, and then we'll call it a day up here. Whoa! It's a little hard to do that though with all these raiding parties that keep coming in that have like half a dozen green guys. There we go. Fish, 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 fish. They're out here. Run! Yeah, man, these raiding parties are like endless. No wonder our wall's having a hard time. Okay, go up. Get these. The bases have like no health. They just pop right away. If it weren't for the green, biters, we'd actually, it would be a cakewalk. I love the cliffs. All right, get in there, get those guys. Nice. All right, we'll go back down. The raiding parties are going to keep coming because they come through here, but there's a nice vertical wall of cliffs right here. So we could expand again, bring our wall over here, maybe rethink, I don't know, rethink how we get turret repairs done up here, maybe build a bridge that goes down to our main base area. I still have not. You'll be the first to know when I do. Might just be every smiley emoji there is. Let's see, we've got... What are you missing? Yellow? No, you get yellow. Blue? Hang on. It had empty cars. Blue, green, red. No, gray, green, red. It's missing blue? Blue not being produced? Check that out. It at least has to, like, make it to the train. Is that one? That one's down here. Yeah. Why are you barren? You're not getting any sulfur? You're not getting any natural gas. Petroleum gas. All right. It's always one more problem to solve. Let's go up our petroleum gas output. It's the software of the machines. All right, let's see what we can expand that'll help us out with petroleum gas. Oh, did something get broken? Because we're doing okay on petroleum gas right now. Well, now we just gotta like follow the line. I know it goes up and over, so let's check it up here. Has it there. We'll just spot check it until we find a place that doesn't. There it cuts left. But we also cut it to the right at some point. Up above? Yeah. You don't have any. You do. Oh! I think when I redid this, I accidentally pulled out some pipe. Well, there we go. Now blue chips can, or blue science can resume. Hello. Come here. Your camera's not working right now. You can come say hi. Say hi to everybody. Gurgle, gurgle. Hey, bud. Go play. I'm glad that was an easy fix. We don't have to actually worry about messing with the oil systems just yet. Don't need that there anymore. Yeah, well, maybe cut it out for a little bit. Don't want to get timed out by the chat bot. That, and we do have a few other people in the stream as well, so I don't want to miss their messages if anybody else messages anything. Appreciate it. Okay, so we were looking at the next best option for upgrading the rocket, well, space science production, which would be just starting a whole new area for rocket science. Rocket silos. Now, do we want to expand up into here first? And then maybe bring everything up into here? Here? Oh, we have this whole area here too, so if we do expand upward, we also have to, like, block this off, which I'm fine with. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both today. We'll come up into here and block this off first. These guys aren't too mad yet. Pollution's not really getting to them. But it will before too long, especially if we bring production up into here. But we'll bring our usual wall of lasers up to here and over to here. And then we'll start utilizing some of this and maybe even connect some of this. Cool. Alrighty, little lad. See you in a bit. How's everybody else doing tonight? Oh, yeah. I did have the other idea to grab our death train, which we parked. Picked it up. That's right, we picked it up. We don't have to put it back down. Do we still have the turrets in our inventory? I feel like we should, but maybe we sent them away. Let's request them. Just run up here and park it a little bit down the track from the very last stop. And it can just fire off for a bit while we're working. Just got in your weekend? Nice. I actually just started my work week again today, which is Kind of funny that I end up streaming on Sunday nights because I work Sunday through Thursday. And I have Friday and Saturday off and I don't stream on those days. But I use that for family time. Let's see. What if we just put... Do the artillery wagons fire even if they don't have an engine? I guess they would. We could just put like an artillery wagon here. They've got to bring me one first. There we go. Speak of the devil. Like if I just put that there and ask for it to be stocked with all those artillery shells that we sent to storage. Let's do a requester chest. You have power there? No way. I don't see a alt. No? Weird. Anyway. I need you to request those artillery rounds. I mean, sure, bring them by however many. They take up a ton of space. Let's move this up. Okay, that's a little bit better. I mean, at this rate, we could go ahead and put another one in too. And they could just fire off if anything gets close. Though I don't know... What's the attack range on these? It doesn't show turret coverage area. But I think it would show it if we were in a train connected to it. It's fine. Do we only have one? Maybe we only had one. That's fine. Oh, hey, there he goes. Nice. They're mad. Alright, let's look at moving on up here. Let's take those out, put back my usual. We know we're going to want walls. We have 50 walls here. Let's make some gates in case we need them. Oh, we asked for gates, that's right. We don't need those in here. We need walls though. We don't have walls requested. Make some gates in case we need them. Alrighty. You could play with the emoji separately from putting them in the chat. Let's try to keep chat to communicating with me and anybody else. Preferably about the game we're playing. Okay, where do we want to block? I think we were talking about right here. We could do a horizontal wall, maybe across this section here. They approach through the forest, and we are the predator. Take out these trees. Let's take out like a straight swath across here. So it's interesting they are coming down from here because we were just talking about how they probably weren't getting mad about pollution, but it looks like they are a little bit. And we're gonna have to use our robots for these so we can actually spread the roboport up. Anybody heard of any new games coming out in the next month or two that you're interested in playing or watching streamers play. I'm excited about Resident Evil 3. That's one that I know I'm going to want to play after playing 2, the remake. It's a shame that Cyberpunk 2077 got delayed. That's one I definitely want to play too. The pollution is the main factor that causes them to evolve, and so it is a bit of time, but it's time spent being polluted, really. I believe, like, the more pollution over time that they absorb, then they evolve and level up. And you can kind of mitigate pollution a little bit. There are mods too that let you build like air purifiers on your borders and stuff. But in vanilla, trees are really the only natural thing that does that, I believe. Well, that, and you can use green efficiency modules to reduce energy consumption. And reducing energy consumption probably reduces pollution output, but it definitely reduces pollution output from your by way of reducing the amount of electricity that you need to generate. But I tend to not really care about pollution. I mean, you can see what we're doing to the environment here. We're making everyone on this continent up here angry. They're eventually going to try to find their way around. They're trying to make their way through up here. Down here, rather. Tower defense is half the fun, though. Yeah, and I kind of get both styles of play, because there are definitely a lot of people who really like the logistics component of Factorio, and they play with biters off. I like to take a break on occasion, and or rather, I like to have the involuntary break be, you know, forced upon me by having to go defend my wall or patch it up, and you know, it kind of gives you a breather from, you know, thinking about the logistic of everything else for a bit. Just pollute it all. What is that, Joe? Excited to play your mom. Your mom. There's oh, what was it? No, there's an older game that I was thinking about playing, that I was just watching Vine Sauce play. He played it the other night. It was Deep Rock. It's like a dwarven space game, but that looks really fun because it looks like it has really good progression. I'm gonna cut some of these trees out here. Kind of make a path for us to bring some electricity up and see what we're doing. There's some cliffs in the way too. I mean, they're not really in the way, but I like blowing them up. Cool, so bring that through. We'll just take some long-reaching electrical towers up through here. Nice, okay. Let's look at this. So I think I just want to come straight across, and this has a few mini bottlenecks that they have to kind of like wiggle through that'll slow them down, particularly coming through these trees and this cliff here. If we leave all that, they'll probably find themselves either right here or right along this edge here most of the time. All right. Gotta take it one step too far. But yeah, no, we'll put the wall straight across here. I haven't been within Roboport range for them to deliver a new batch just yet. So let's go ahead and put some lasers down. I know we have some in our inventory, or at least I thought we did. We might not. Georgic, how's it going? Yeah, I kind of like the, well, I say that I like it, but like, I don't know, it makes you question the morality of polluting an entire planet just to save your one self a little bit, but then, you know, there would be no fun in the game if you didn't. They're probably gonna chew through this wall. Actually, we need to leave it for a moment. We need to come back within Roboport range and get delivered some stuff and have them take away some of this wood. Can your planet be visited? You can open a multiplayer server and you can have other people join you, so you're like stranded together. But then also once you've built the rocket, you're kind of saved and you're choosing to stay there, which is kind of what I'm doing now. So really, I guess I'm on a mission just to destroy the planet at this point. Kind of evil when you think about it. Let's request some laser turrets. Yeah, let's go ahead and have them bring us a bunch. Go ahead and run a little closer to the water over here so that if they fly up from the base, they can kind of get to us a little faster. Because they're coming across here. Purple money. That I don't think the streamer can actually give. Now that they've switched over to a new... I renamed it Energy. But now that they've switched over to the new streamer points, or viewer points, whatever it's called, I don't think the streamer has any control over that number, aside from, like, you could choose what things cost, but the amount that you get from watching is set, I believe. Oh yeah, Maticus. I just saw that was you that said that a minute ago. How you doing tonight, Matt? Let's actually, I want to check on something. Let's get rid of this pollution layer. While we're kind of waiting to be brought the laser turrets, I wanted to see how our green circuit production was going. So the iron that's making its way out here is being split again, but it seems to be maybe not enough, because this is red, so it is getting slowed down by something. That being said, it's still producing enough to completely saturate four belts. Mostly. The occasional little gap here and there. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grab the edge of the window. There we go. Did we get the lasers? We did. They brought us 42. 42 is perfectly good. It's the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. Yeah, streamers can set whatever they want the thing to be. And yeah, Slick Sacks, like, you know, I've made this planet my home now, so I mean, what's the term? Matt, I know you would know. Oh, what is it? For like thinking that you have the right to just move across the land and claim everything as your own. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Manifest destiny, yep. Beat him to it. And I mean, capitalism to an extent. No, I don't want to put these right here. I'm not even thinking. Pick these up. We're gonna move them back a little bit. Just a little though. We're not gonna go every one. We're just gonna go like every other. There we go. I remember we butt them up against each other towards the edges, just because that's when we tend to see the enemies crowd up. We'll make sure they all have power. I have to move this one up. There we go. Nice. Now we have a defense for here. The American dream. At one point. Now I think the dream is to figure out what's going on. A couple gates in here. This can reach that whole area. They pretty much can reach any of those bottlenecks that we talked about. Kind of want to, let's see, face up. They only use power when they fire, so even if we put a whole row of them, it wouldn't be a huge deal. Check out the Miyagi emotes. I do want to kind of lure some down here. If we can lure them without destroying them with our shoulder cannon, just to... There we go. Just to test our wall. Bring it! Ah, there's a cliff. Get around the cliff. You still coming? Couple. It's like they don't want to follow because they're not in a brave enough group yet. All right, here we go. Green guy's kind of stuck. I kind of think that we need like another row. Those greens are menacing. Getting banned for listening to a certain anime song was a little jokingly lewd. I mean, I can imagine. People get banned for everything that's unnecessarily lewd. Particularly if it's not up to snuff with the streamer. Let's get a couple roboports in here. There's still nothing defending them, but that's okay. We can get them connected here. And we can get them to cover this whole area so they can repair when necessary. One there. Kind of want it to reach there. It's on water though. Let's put down some landfill. Kid streamer that wasn't a kid. Oh. Yeah, a lot of that's not gonna necessarily fly anymore with the whole COPPA Act being enacted on a lot of digital streams like YouTube and Twitch. So, I mean, if you legit don't stream for kids, then make sure to spell that out. And if you do, then don't expect to get much ad revenue for it, and rightfully so. Cool, put one right here. Nice. So some robots will fly up through here to repair and replace those guns now if anything happens to them, though it is quite a flight when they do need to be replaced, so maybe we should actually work out production of laser turrets and walls and stuff up here at some point. I haven't played City Skylines in a little while, but you know, I had the long-running series, two series that you can check the VODs on my channel. We got pretty far with them. The city got a little large. It was getting a little laggy with all the mods that I had, so I might revisit it and remove some of those mods. But we started playing with University, and I didn't really get all the way through everything that the University expansion had. Because we were playing with the real-time mod, and the real-time mod gives you, or rush hour, gives you like rush hour, gives you night and day as far as the people having a work schedule, and it actually causes things like rush hour, which I found really really interesting and wanted to play with that simulation aspect of it, but it didn't play nice with University, so some of the things that would normally have to pass within a few days in game were actually taking the appropriate amount of time, like an entire year, which a year passes by in the game in a matter of like 5 minutes in the vanilla version, but in like the real-time mod, it's, you know, and then you could go 4 hours and not get some of the upgrades for University. So yeah. Yeah, I think we'll build the wall straight up through here. But we'll start down here and connect these bits of this cliff. Use our anti-tree deconstruction plan. I kind of wonder if I should bring it up into here. They come down and around through here, don't they? I'm actually not a huge fan of using the cliffs anymore. I almost just want to... Oh, we're a little farther south than I was thinking. I was thinking coming all the way up here. Which part terrified you? The game taking that long to get upgrades? Take these guys out. As long as you've played this game. Yeah, I mean, you can play Factorio for good. It's definitely a 100-hour game. As far as like getting, you know, a full satisfying playthrough with a lot of completion rewards and things like that. And we're on more than that for this one, right? We're on 82 hours now, and we've been playing for a bit, so 83 hours. But this is series 2 on the channel, so we've probably put in like 120 hours, maybe. What's red down here?